Hey everyone, welcome back to Senior Not Stupid. Today we're talking about something a lot of us think about, realistic ways to make extra money after 60 without leaving home or, dealing with complicated computers. We're looking at 15 fresh, simple ideas that actually work in 2026 using things you already have or can start super easily. You definitely don't need to be a software engineer to thrive right now, and this explainer is going to show you exactly how to do it.
Okay, let's dive into this. The internet usually tells people to do these super stressful tech hustles, right? Like build an app, learn digital marketing, or start dropshipping. It involves staring at a screen literally all day, and frankly, it's just exhausting. But there's a much better way. We call them Generation Ultra Hustles. These are low-stress, totally low-tech methods perfectly tailored for 2026 that rely on your life experience, the assets you already have, and your community connections. Absolutely no coding required, I promise.
So here is our roadmap for today. We're breaking this down into 4 simple categories. First, we've got renting space and stuff. Second, neighborly care and services. Third, selling creations and skills. And finally, number 4, staying in control.
All right, let's kick things off with section 1, renting space and stuff. Basically, how to let the assets you already own do the heavy lifting for you.
So what is sitting unused in your home right now? I want you to just take a second and mentally scan your property. That an empty driveway? Maybe a dusty storage room? Or how about a spare bedroom that only sees action, maybe once a year during the holidays? All of these empty spaces represent potential income that is literally just sitting there waiting for you to tap into it.
Which brings us to our first 2 ideas. Idea number 1, rent out your driveway, your garage, or an extra parking spot to your neighbors. And idea number 2, rent out that unused storage space, the attic, or a spare room to people who need it. Recent 2026 reports from Neighbor.com and Senior Lifestyle magazine highlight a massive trend here. People are desperately looking for local, affordable storage and parking. And honestly, they'd much rather pay a trusted neighbor than some giant, faceless corporate facility. It really is the ultimate form of passive income. And hey, it doesn't just stop at property. Idea number 3 is renting out your car on days you simply don't need it. And idea number 4, rent out rarely used sports equipment, tools, or even party supplies. According to sources like Turo and The Balance, the sharing economy in 2026 has made it incredibly safe and easy to let someone borrow your car for the weekend or rent out that old extension ladder that's just collecting cobwebs in your garage. It's a beautifully simple, high-reward move that requires almost zero ongoing effort.
Moving right along to section 2, neighborly care and services. This is all about how you can monetize your time and care right within your own neighborhood. Now remember this absolutely crucial fact. Your reliability is a highly valued commodity in your community. In 2026, younger neighbors are busier than ever. They desperately need trusted, experienced, and dependable help. They don't want a random teenager from some app. They want the peace of mind that comes from Generation Ultra. They want someone who actually knows how to handle an emergency, lock a door properly, and actually show up on time. And that brings us to ideas 5, 6, and 7, which group together perfectly. You can offer pet sitting or dog walking for neighbors who travel. You could provide basic house sitting, or you can offer to simply watch their pets, bring in the mail, and water the plants while they're on vacation. Recent 2026 data from Rover.com actually shows a huge spike in demand for senior pet sitters, specifically because pet owners just trust you guys more. It's super low stress, it gets you out of the house for a bit, and it pays really well. Ideas 8, 9, and 10 leverage your entire lifetime of running a household. You can offer simple handyman help or small repairs for your neighbors. You could do short-term babysitting or kind of a grandparent-style help for local families. Or help neighbors with simple organizing and decluttering projects. Think about it. Offering your life experience to patch up some drywall, organize a messy pantry, or watch a toddler for a few hours requires absolutely zero new tech skills. You already have a PhD in life, so it's time to get paid for it. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how creative you can get. Section 3, selling creations and skills. Let's turn those hobbies into cash. Before we list the actual ideas, let's talk about the word monetize. I know that word can sound like a bunch of corporate jargon, but here it simply means earning money from the hobbies, wisdom, and items you already possess. I really want to remove any intimidation you might feel about quote-unquote starting a business. You aren't launching a massive startup here, you're literally just sharing what you already love doing and letting people compensate you for your time and materials. So here are ideas 11, 12, and 13. Sell homemade baked goods,
jams, or garden vegetables to your neighbors. Grow and sell easy plants, herbs, or flowers right from your yard. Make and sell simple crafts or knitted items to neighbors or at local markets. We're actually seeing in local farmers market reports for 2026 that communities are craving authentic, locally made goods more than ever before. Your famous sourdough bread, those tomato plants you propagate so easily, or your knitted scarves, those are highly profitable local commodities right now.
Ideas 14 and 15 are brilliant just in their pure simplicity. Number 14, sell gently used clothes, tools, or furniture locally. And number 15, share your life stories or recipes by recording short voice messages for families. Selling off clutter? Well, that's an instant cash injection. But that last one, recording family recipes or stories, is such a beautiful, low-tech service. Families will gladly pay to have their history preserved cleanly and clearly by someone who truly understands the value of legacy.
Finally, we arrive at section 4, staying in control. Because the best part about all these methods is that you stay completely in charge of your own schedule.
It all comes down to 3 very simple steps. Step 1, assess your unused space. Step 2, identify your existing skills. And step 3, offer them to your local neighbors. That is the entire business plan. Notice what isn't on this list. Build a website or learn algorithms. Bringing in extra money in 2026 does not require a complicated computer setup. It just requires you to look around your house, look around your neighborhood, and connect the dots.
I want to leave you with this core truth, and I really want you to take it to heart. You are still Generation Ultra. Experienced, not stupid. You have spent literally decades building skills, gathering assets, and learning exactly how the world works. Don't let anyone convince you that you need to learn complicated new tech just to remain valuable. You don't need fancy skills or computers, just what you already know and have.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments which idea are you going to try first. See you soon. Stay sharp. We've got this.